Доброго дня.
Good afternoon. Now the floor is given to the Ministry of Defense spokesman on ATO-related issues, Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon, everyone. Now the information about the events that happened in the ATO area and also about training of our servicemen. So in Lugansk area, the enemy violated ceasefire in Orekhova, that is in Bakhmut highway and near Popasna. At that, our positions were shelled twice with the use of mortars. And in the eastern Stanitsa, Lugansk and the Novoudarsk region, it was calm yesterday. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Lugansk area, there were 6 shellings delivered by the enemy, included 2 with the use of heavy weapons. In the Donetsk area, there were 4 long-lasting enemy shellings, and in Svetlodarska Bulge it was calm. Enemy violated ceasefire in Mayorsk, Avdiivka, and Opatna. The enemy launched in Avdiivka 16 mortar shells. Ukrainian forces returned fire. Mariupol area, the enemy increased the number of shellings and their density and also used heavy weapons in coastline area. They launched about 200 mines and about 40 artillery shells. The most intense shelling was yesterday between 8 and noon. And between Slavna and Olenivka, there was military clash between ATO forces and the occupants. This military clash lasted for 1 hour. In Mariinka, there were several firing cases between Ukrainian forces and the enemy, and in Novotroitsk, there was an enemy sniper was active. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Mariupol area, there were 26 enemy shellings, including 16 with the use of heavy weapons and 1 military clash. During the last 24 hours, in the result of the military actions, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed, but 2 were wounded. Moreover, our truck trapped a mine, and in the result, 1 Ukrainian serviceman was wounded. In Mariinka, a civilian was wounded by a grenade. This happened when he opened the door to the flat of his friend. Now he is in hospital in Kurakhova. In Mirnograd, in Donetchina, police officers detained the militant nicknamed Nacist Nazi, and he had two corresponding to this. So this resident was a former convict and drug and alcohol addict. In spring 2014, he joined the militants and he served at checkpoint of the enemy and took part in seizure of police department. After the city was freed, this man was hiding, and Ukrainian law enforcers confiscate ammunition in ATO area. At checkpoint in Mariupol, police officers identified a man who tried to transport 700 cartridges, and 1 man tried to transport 100 cartridges. He was detained at Otto station, and now law enforcers they carry out investigation. And in Mariupol, in the abandoned building, police officers found grenade launcher RPG-26, and they found it in course of search in summer houses where offenders usually try to hide the dangerous objects. In Mykolaiv, National Guardsmen had some technical and live firing exercises in Itio area. They were trained in engineering and topography, and in Khmelnytsky they had also training for State Border Guard Service of Ukraine, and each day in the National Academy of State Border Guard Service of Ukraine, named after Bogdan Khmelnytsky, they had some training, and then they passed tests and revealed the knowledge in legal and regulatory documents. The law enforcers had some training in swimming, handling weapons, medical training, and also rehearsed their actions in emergency situations. Thank you very much and goodbye.